Hi, so this week's art talk is a little different because I'm working on a project for next year, believe it or not, which has to be finished at the end of this year. So I really need to get my skates on. It's for the Women's UEFA Football Championships, which are going to be held in Switzerland next year. And Agnes Guhl is organising an exhibition in Sion of, I think we're about 32 female artists, which will be accompanying this football event. And I'm delighted to be taking part, of course. It's great. And it's given me a new challenge. I'm always interested in the body. I'm interested in the humanness of art and making art for humans. And so the three things that I look for in a painting, as I've said again and again, are colour, shape, form. Colour always has a shape and a form. Light and movement. And here we've got movement, hopefully. This is the very beginning. So this is like, I like to put several layers on my oil canvases so that it gets a depth of colour. And I spent the last 2 Sunday mornings sitting on various fields around Basel, watching female football matches and drawing them. And the result is a whole load of little leporellos, there you go, of women playing football. I've got about 4 of these. The first time I noticed that I had a lot of more stationary poses and I wanted more movement, so I had to go again and try and capture movement, which is of course a bit difficult because they're moving, and they're moving quite fast, and sometimes my pen is not quite that fast. So I've got all those, and then working from these sketches, I produced a large black and white piece, trying to work out what I wanted to do with these figures. And I knew I wanted to make them in a round, because of course a football is round. And so I worked with these, and then I looked at this and I thought, well, the figure I really like is the one moving, but I don't really like it's too stationary. I need more movement. So like I said, I went again and drew another load of footballers trying to get the movement. And now, working from those sketches, I've composed this here. Of course, I have no way of knowing if this is going to be the final piece, because what you have in your mind's eye is spiritual. It's not material. And what I'm putting on the canvas is very much made of material. And they will never be the same thing as what you have in your head. It's simply impossible. You can't put them together. So I'm not going with a finished image in my mind. I just think that I want to capture the movement I saw on the field, that hard graft, because those women are running vast distances, and the movement of the ball and the sheer of it all, if you know what I mean. And this is what I'm going to be working on now until probably the end of November. Yeah, if I'm allowed to take a little bit longer, which Agnes said is okay, because of course 3 days a week I am still at the Royal Drawing School doing the online drawing development year, which is fantastic. And I'm delighted to be doing that, and I don't want to miss a second of it. So in between times I will be doing this. However, to paint a picture like this, I need to know that I have several hours of time to allocate it. Something like this is not something I can do, oh, I've got half an hour, quickly I can do a bit of painting. Doesn't work. I need to get into the flow and into the spirit of the thing and be there on that field and feel those figures moving. And that takes time. It's not something you can rush. So there you go. That's my project that I'm keep going till the end of the year. Now you've seen it. Wish me luck, and let's see what happens towards the end. It's not quite 5 minutes today, but you've put up with me for a lot longer the last few weeks. So I thought I'd give you a little break and a little look into the artist's studio and how an artist works. If you enjoyed this art talk, leave a thumbs up and subscribe for more. Thank you. See you next time. Bye bye.